us. God.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. Well, they are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Hearns' scouting report is an easy one to read. 3 letters, J-A-B.
Yes, sir, and that's exactly what he's doing. Jabbing in his way, and I don't mean talking. Yeah, I mean throwing that stiff lead hand out into his opponent's face all night long. Good job landing 3 punches by Tommy Hearns. Be interested to see early on here how much an advantage there is with speed. Tommy Hearns is full of it. He has blazing hands, Teddy. Can he keep it up all night long? I think he's going to have to. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging at it. Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back. Halfway through this round here, Monzon's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Good right hand. Monzon's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. This is what they worked on in training camp. Another good combo by Tommy Hearns.
Let's see some defense.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Hearns is so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landed. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Last 10 seconds of this first round. A little head hunting with the right.
I don't want to see you get broke.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Hearns is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Carlos Monzon's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Blocks the headshot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Carlos Monzon.
To be on the inside.
Southpaw right jab, then the left hand.
Watch that.
Halfway through round number 2. Monzon's got a way of just getting away from that punch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Carlos Monzon. Hearns' combination punching is working well here. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination. Pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes, too, is besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Monzon's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that 3-punch combo? End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action. The kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Right. And round number 3 is underway. Good 1-2 by Tommy Hearns. Showing what a skilled fighter he is with his counterpunching. Well placed, well timed combo up top. Monzon's right hand scores well.
Double up your
Teddy, let's talk about what this wiry, tall, and athletic frame of Tommy Hearns provides for him in the ring, because we've seen him use leverage to his advantage with his power punches.
Well, guys that look like a tall drink of water, and that's what he looks like to me. You know, a lot of people think they're not intimidating. They get more worried about a guy from Venice Beach that, you know, has all those muscles and everything. But those wiry guys, those are the guys that I have found that worry me, because they get leverage and they can really bang.
Two snapping jabs by Tommy Hearns. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Able to cover up that gut. You see how quickly he pulls the trigger on the hook after that block? Great work offensively, landing that combination by Carlos Monzon. Goes up top with a right hand. Oh, what a whip by Tommy Hearns.
There you go.
And that does it for this round.
You're fighting on the inside with this guy.
You got that? You have to take a risk. Keep your hands moving. Keep busy. You'll beat him to the punch.
Round number 4 underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Tommy Hearns is up 2 rounds to 1. Teddy hasn't necessarily distinguished himself in any one area, other than he's been a little more active.
Yeah, he has been more active. The only thing that I worry about as a trainer, I would be concerned he has to work harder than the other guy to get things done. Does that hurt him down the road?
Little volume punching to the body there. Tommy Hearns is cracked by a right-hand big shot. It was in his scope, and he pulled the trigger with that straight shot, scoring the knockdown.
He had a beautiful sight there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hearns is still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is, you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Scores with the combo to the head. That's a huge... Oh, and there you go. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hearns is getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. And another right hand comes in. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Carlos Monzon's got no chance of keeping his opponent off balance. None at all, because he's not moving at all.
Maybe he doesn't want to. You know, guys start to deteriorate, not just physically outside, but inside. Maybe he's given up already. And maybe he doesn't want to fall down. He knows everybody's going to see that. But maybe this is his way of getting out of there. He knows the ref's going to stop him.
Tommy Hearns is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. 4th round now with his last 10 seconds. Fine looking right hand by Carlos Monzon.
All right.
As we start a new round, Teddy, this seems basically hopeless for him. He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Well, you never know. I mean, you go back to the 1980 Olympics, and of course you have that great call, "Do you believe in miracles?" But only thing, nobody was punching that hockey team in the face.
Well targeted 1-2 by Tommy Hearns. Eddie, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Carlos Monzon. Halfway into round number 5 here. Fires right back at him.
Keep working the jab.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Hearns is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Hearns is doing well here with that two-punch combination. Last 10 seconds. Monzon's corner is letting him know, take a good breath now between rounds, but then go out there and win this fight. The start of the 6th round. Hearns' performance right now, to this point in the fight, has been exactly what his trainer has wanted to see. The question is, can he keep it up for the second half of the fight? Little head knocking with that right hand. Doubling up the jab by Carlos Monzon. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Carlos Monzon. And he engages in the clinch. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. That's a flush shot, banking away those body shots with the left hand. A little head hunting right back to it. Hearns is proving to be elusive. Good exchange. He fires back. Super two-punch combo by Carlos Monzon. Carlos Monzon's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even, and I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Carlos Monzon. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Carlos Monzon's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Where's your body, kid? Body shots.
He missed with that headshot. Hearns is really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will o' the Wisp. There was a legend that he actually won a round without throwing a punch, just by making his opponent miss, just by ring generalship.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns.
Catch yourself. You're not focusing.
And he's holding. Tommy Hearns has got to deal with a cut cheek. Really good work right there, landing the two punches in sequence by Tommy Hearns. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Don't look for just big punches, okay?
Teddy's scorecard at the beginning of round number 8. Hearns is the lead, but he's taken some damage, Teddy.
Yeah, it's been a good day for him, but there's been some clouds, and there's raining a little bit. He just has to worry that it doesn't start raining harder.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Tommy Hearns. Monzon's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Tommy Hearns is doing a very nice job here. I like how he's able to land some shots at longer range. Keeps him away from his opponent's power, but yet allows him to control things.
Well, first of all, he understands how to do those things. He's been trained in the gym, but he also recognizes what his opponent can't do. He understands that he has an opportunity to fight this kind of fight because he's got a slow-footed, cement-footed guy in front of him.
The halfway point of round number 8. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Uppercut. Nice work. Nice work.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Monzon's work in training here. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, that's a big shot. Tommy Hearns is hurt. He's down and hurt. Can he beat the count?
Right now, he's thinking about another line of employment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hearns rising to his feet after that knockdown.
You know, he's always been good at dishing it out. That's the first thing you think about, and the first thing the opponent thinks about is, this has been a big puncher. Now let's see how he acts when he's on the receiving end. We're going to find out.
Hearns' corner has to think, how much more punishment can their man take? They start a fresh round, coming off yet another round which their man was down in.
Look, Joe, there's been tremendous comebacks in this sport before. You just never know about how deep the reserve is in one man's body or mind.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Carlos Monzon. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Tries to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Snapping jab by Carlos Monzon. And he continues to do a good job on the outside. Teddy, he was doing this early on in the fight.
Hey, you know, you hear people say, remember that old saying where you hear somebody saying, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Well, this is his style, and he's sticking with it.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Carlos Monzon. Tommy Hearns has got to deal with now a cut eye.
You're still not moving it.
Monzon's putting forth a great combination there. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Big shot comes crashing home. Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. Tommy Hearns is down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Stand up!
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive. This has been a real good one tonight, and now it comes down to this, the final round.
You're not focusing!
Good combination by Carlos Monzon. Monzon's defense is paying off now. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Good work on the combination by Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns is making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They're the ones that wind up landing.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns is hurt. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Come on! Get to your feet!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let's go get her!
So we are late in the fight, just coasting along, and then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing big's going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
They ain't believe in us. God did.